All right, what's going on? Anthony here, and as you can see, we have the Amazon exclusive Marvel Legends Psylocke, Nimrod, and Phantom X 3-pack. This thing is massive. I am sitting a lot further back from my review station than I normally would because the box is so massive. This just came in. Actually, just right now. It also came with the Wolverine, but I'll save that for another review. But it didn't come with the Wolverine, obviously. It happened to come at the same time. I can't even get the full packaging in. X logo at the top, legalese at the bottom. So what do you say I just go ahead and crack this bad boy open and see what's inside? All right, so here we have them out of packaging. As most of you already know, this is basically a 3-pack with 2 repacks and a new, I guess, what would have been a Build-A-Figure, but then they opted to put in this pack. I don't know, but we'll get into that. What do you say we just start with the 2 figures that we've gotten before? I'll just run through these real quick. Now, this is Psylocke. We've gotten her once before, twice if you count the variant. But this one is in her X-Force uniform. Basically the exact same body mold, same exact accessories. We have her little energy sword, her little energy mask, whatever it is, and then her energy dagger that kind of goes around her fist. And she comes with one close-fisted hand. So even the accessories aren't new. They're just a different shade than what they came in before. So for articulation, her head can look, well, can't even look back because of her hair sculpt. Can look down that far. Not very far at all either. So would be full 360. Yeah, the hair kind of gets in the way. Rotates at the shoulders. Goes out about that far. Single jointed elbow, but it does rotate at the elbow. Rotation at the wrist, and it does hinge. Upper torso swivel. No ab crunch, no waist articulation, ball jointed knee or hips that'll go out that far, forward that far, back that far, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and your typical female ankle rockers with the peg holes at the bottom. So yes, we've gotten this figure before. That's why I'm just running through it real quick. There's no need for a refresher unless you're new. This is the old figure in her classic costume. I believe this one is the variant with the purple hair and the more metallic looking costume. I just have her one accessory, but it's the exact same as the other one, just in a different shade of plastic. So, and it's barely even different. This one's more of a neonish color compared to the more translucent of the older one. But the belt is different, so that's one thing. Same body mold. Head sculpt is the same, but just painted in a way to where it looks more Asian. I don't know if that's possible, but yeah, she looks more Asian to me in this figure. So, but same exact figure otherwise. Next up, we have Phantom X, which we've gotten before, like in the very first few waves of Marvel Legends, but on an older buck. This one is on the Cappy buck, so the hinges right here are different compared to the old one, but other than that, it's the exact same. I think the old one had a more of a jagged pattern, where this one's just kind of like there. But same coat. That was one of the accessories that fell off. So he does come with a few accessories. He comes with his 2 pistols right here, which do fit in his holsters, and on top of that he comes with 2 of each of these. He has one like blasting effect and then one smoking gun effect, which I like this a lot actually. It's very neat. I don't know if we've gotten that before, but it's my first time getting it. So for articulation wise, his head can look back that far, hindered a little bit by his coat but not much. Look down that much, full 360, no real side to side. Upper ab crunch can go down that far, can go back a little bit. No upper torso swivel. No, he does have a waist swivel. Rotates at the shoulders. No butterfly joints, but can go out that far. Not very far actually. Upper bicep swivel. No glove swivel, which this figure desperately needs. He does have wrist rotation. These go up and down because they're gun holding hands instead of in and out. He does have a double jointed elbow, but doesn't go very much because of his gloves, which is why I was saying he needed glove swivels. Let's see here, ball jointed hips that go out that he's hindered a lot by his holster straps. As you can see, they're basically one piece that just wraps all the way around, so it doesn't go out very far, doesn't go forward very far unless you really stretch it, back even less. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, boot cuff swivel, same little loose things as is in the Cyclops and Deadpool, and your typical Hasbro ankle rockers. So like I said, we've gotten this figure before, just on a different mold. So same paint scheme, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's good for the people that missed it out the first time around, or just didn't like the old mold and they prefer this mold. Here you go. Now, for the piece de la results, this is the figure we have all been clamoring for the longest time, and it's honestly barely a figure. It's more of a semi-articulated statue, which is fine. Nimrod, you know, he's not very actiony. He just kind of like hovers, whatever, menacing. So he does come with two head sculpts. He comes with his more classic looking one with the pink face, and then to get that off, you just gotta kind of pry it up, and as you can see there, it's just a peg. It's not even like a hinge, it's just a peg because he has no head movements. And his other head sculpt is the modern looking head sculpt. He looks good, don't get me wrong. The plastic is like a pearly white, so he shines really nicely under certain lightings. The lines are painted in very nicely. I like this clear plastic piece right here. It's like a pinkish purple, magenta, fuchsia, whatever you want to call it. But overall, that's just it. Just solid white with some pink and purplish accents. He does come with accessories. Obviously, he comes with the two head sculpts. He comes with these blasting effects that you can put into his hands that just don't angle right, in my opinion. The hinging can go all the way in like that, which is great, but that's as far back as it goes. So I guess you can kind of have him maybe shooting down, but it's like straight down, and he doesn't tower over people that much, so you really can't bend it very well. It's kind of all right, I guess. Still kind of low. I don't know. Anyway, so he comes with two of these, one for each hand, and then he comes with two other hands, both fisted. So depending if you want him punching or blasting, you have that option. And then next up, you have his wings that you can just kind of port into the back of him, and then there you go. So as far as articulation, if you have the wings on, he can't go full 360 without being stopped, but it does go full 360. Upper bicep swivel, single jointed elbow that goes almost 90. Wrist rotation, wrist hinge, as you saw earlier, can go in all the way but not out. He kind of has an upper torso swivel, but not really. Like, you put him in one way, he just like almost like swings right back into normal position. I don't understand why. Let's see, goes out about that much. Yeah, there's a little butterfly actually, not much of one, but you can see it right there. But it doesn't like hold. It just, everything pops back into like this position except for the wrists and the elbows. So leg articulation is not very much. Goes out about that far. Goes forward, but as you see, it just pops right back in. Double jointed knees, so that's nice. Kind of swivels at the thigh. And that little itty bitty ankle rockers and pivots. So yes, that is the Nimrod they gave us. Figure, not so much. Maybe like an articulated statue? I don't know. You guys judge. For a $70 set, $80 after taxes and shipping and whatnot, is it worth it right now for this one figure? I don't know. It comes down to you. I would say maybe wait for a sale, because you know Amazon. They drop their exclusives down in prices like all the time. I don't know honestly why I jumped on this so quick, but I did. So now you guys can wait. Yes, these are the only two X-Force figures I have right now out. I do have Deathlock, Deadpool, and Domino. I do not have Archangel. So if they are going to release another set with an X-Force theme, please be X-Force Archangel, because I am not paying $400 for that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which I feel so stupid. I had that set. I really did. I had that set. I bought it at Comic-Con, but I was selling off Marvel Legends back then. I just wanted to stop collecting lines, and then I don't know, I was into like some different stuff, and then life goes on and I got sucked back in, and now I'm trying to get a lot of the figures I lost. But anyways, yes, thank you for watching, and until next time, guys, later.